9 signs a house might have hidden problems. The dream house that you're touring might actually be hiding thousands of dollars in problems, and most buyers miss the warning signs. You walk in, it smells like fresh paint, the staging is perfect, the kitchen is gorgeous, and your heart says, this is it. But here's the truth. Sellers are smart. They know how to make a house look its best. Sometimes that perfect presentation can hide issues that won't show up until after you move in. And by then, it's too late. And why this matters? While these hidden issues can cost you dearly in repairs, the good news, they don't have to. If you know what to look for, you can catch red flags early, ask the right questions, and either negotiate repairs, get credits at closing, or decide to walk away before you buy a money pit. So what you learned today and in this video, I'm going to walk you through 9 red flags that can reveal hidden problems in a home, plus what you can do about each one of them. Whether you are a first-time buyer or a seasoned homeowner, this is going to give you the confidence to spot trouble before it becomes your headache. So let's start with the first thing to look for is cracks. Cracks in walls or ceilings. Hairline cracks in drywall can be normal. Homes settle over time, but pay attention to where the crack is and how big it is. Cracks above door frames, at corners, or running diagonally could mean structural movement. Large, wide cracks, or ones you can fit a coin into, could indicate foundation issues, and that can be a 5-figure repair. So here's a tip. Look near windows, doors, and the ceiling line. If you see doors that don't shut properly, combined with cracks, that could be a big red flag to look into. So if you spot something that worries you, don't panic. Just make sure your inspector takes a closer look. And if needed, bring in a structural engineer. It's better to spend a few $100s now than tens of thousands of dollars in the future. Number 2 is uneven floors. When you're walking through, pay attention. Does the floor feel sloped? Do marbles roll on their own? When you're walking through, pay attention. Does the floor feel sloped? Uneven floors can signal foundation settling or movement. It might just be cosmetic. Old houses sometimes have a character, but it could also point to a bigger issue. And again, don't panic because it might be just cosmetic issues. So also check for bouncy or springy spots, especially on wood floors, that can indicate joist problem or subfloor damages from moisture. And here's a small trick. Bring a small ball with you on your tour. Drop it on the floor and see if it rolls. If it sounds silly, but it's an easy way to test that for slope. Number 3, fresh paint in strange spots. Fresh paint is usually a good sign. Sellers are sprucing the property up. But if you see random patches of fresh paint, especially on just one ceiling or a corner or one wall, that could be covering up water stains or some damages. Look for inconsistencies. Does one area look newer than the rest of the room? Is there a musty smell near the freshly painted spot? I once had a buyer fall in love with a house that had one freshly painted section of wall in the laundry room. We ordered the moisture reading. Turns out that there has been a leak and the drywall was still wet. That saved my clients thousands of dollars. So you cannot avoid these issues. And number 4, trust your nose. Musty or odd smells. If a home smells musty, damp, or overly fragrance with candles and plugins, that might be masking an odor. Musty smells often means moisture, and moisture means mildew and risk of mold. So walk the property, walk the open closets, sniff near sinks. If something smells off, get it investigated. Sometimes it's a minor ventilation issue, but sometimes it's water intrusion that can cost you thousands of dollars to fix. And number 5, you have to investigate the roof. A bad roof can be one of the most expensive repairs you face as a homeowner. When you're touring, step back and look at the roof. Are shingles missing, curling, or discolored? Does the roof look patchy, like repairs have been done in any of the sections? Are there sagging spots or visible dips? And from the inside, check attic spaces if you can. Look for daylight shining through or signs of leaking. Ask the seller how old the roof is. Typical asphalt roof lasts anywhere from 20 to 25 years. If it's nearing its end of its life, you need to budget for replacement or ask the seller for credit. Number 6, old or faulty electrical panel. Outdated or unsafe electrical panels can be a fire hazard and may not handle modern power loads. If you see a fuse box instead of breaker panel or a panel brand known for safety issues, that's something to plan to replace. Look for signs for amateur work, wires that look messy, splice connection, or burned marks. Your inspector should and will check this, but this is good to have on your radar before you fall in love with the house. And number 7, signs of water damage. Water is one of the biggest enemies of a house. Look for brown stains on ceilings or walls, bubbling paint or peeling drywall, warped baseboards or flooring. Even if the area is dry now, it means there was a leak at some point, and you want to know if it was fixed and it was fixed properly. Water damage can lead to mold, rot, and structural issues if left untreated. So you need to make sure you handle that part properly. And let's move on to number 8 with poor drainage outside. You need to step outside and check the grading. The yard should slope away from the house, not towards it. Look for standing water, soggy areas, or sign of erosion. Poor drainage can lead to foundation problem, basement flooding, and mold. Check downspouts. Are they directing water away? Little fixes can prevent big headaches and big problems, but major grading issues can be costly to be corrected. And number 9, do-it-yourself repairs. You watch for bad do-it-yourself work. Crooked tile, uneven floor transitions, patchy drywalls. These can be more than just cosmetic. They can hide underlying problems, or they might mean other repairs were done incorrectly too. Sloppy work in one place makes me wonder what else did they cut corners on. So if you see this, factor in the cost of redoing it properly and be extra cautious during inspections. So here you have it, 9 red flags that can reveal hidden issues in a house. Remember, none of these automatically mean you should not buy, but they do mean you need to investigate further, budget for repairs, and negotiate with the seller. Have you ever spotted a red flag during a home tour that made you walk away? I'd love to hear your story. Drop it down in the comments. And if you're buying a home soon, let's connect. I can help you spot these red flags in real time and make sure you buy your home with confidence, not regrets. I hope you enjoyed my video, and we'll see you in the next one.